Here is the Hom IBas, and oh my goodness, this knife is actually insane. So I got this maybe a little bit over 2 weeks, or a little bit less than 2 weeks ago actually, and I've been flipping it nonstop. Um, I think this is like the best knife ever. I've been flipping this over all my other knives. I mean, granted, I don't have a lot others, especially not titanium like this, but because I have the red anodized Bowie Kraken, and then a Telesong Z, the original, not the original one, but the one with bearings and the scimitar blade. But this thing, oh my goodness, it carries its momentum so well. It just holds a great flow, and it's just a great flipper. Like, it hugs tight on your fingers. Everything it can do and transition smoothly. Those tricks, kind of like stuff like this, it's a little bit more difficult with this knife, as it is kind of heavy. It's not like obscenely heavy. I think it's somewhere like 4.4, 4.5 or some shit. I'm not really sure. But anyway, it's just insane. Alright, so here's the sound check. I just put some carbon honey thickener. So yeah, amazing sounding knife. The grip, pretty good on this. It's actually really nice. Like, obviously as titanium, it's going to be grippier than something like aluminum knives, such as the Kraken. And especially on this knife, with these little cutouts right here on the handle, it's very grippy. And on the side here, these little things, it's very nice. So this IBas has what is it called? I think it's stonewash finish on the blade. I'm not sure if it's really picking up that well. I think that's the stonewash. I'm not exactly sure. I bought this slightly used off somebody on Balancing Market. I got it actually. I think it was a nice price, because brand new on the website at least are about 609. I think it's listed on the homepage as that. And then I got this one for about 400 along with some other stuff for it. So that was really nice, like the zippy inserts. The first couple days I did use the inserts just because I wasn't really used to this thing yet, and I thought it flipped like a little bit more, I guess, standard to what I was used to before. But now I'm really enjoying the just by itself. And I just find myself like really picking this knife up way more than all my other knives, which I really didn't think would happen. Because when the first day I actually got this, I was a little bit, I wasn't like, I didn't get it and immediately be like, fall in love. I wasn't like, oh my god, this is like the best Bally I've ever flipped. It was more, it was like an interesting knife to me. I would say it probably took me almost 2 days actually before I got used to this knife and like really just started enjoying it. And then after that, this is like the only knife I flip. This entire past week, only this. Maybe I would pick up the Kraken, but that's just to like mess around with it. And then sometimes my Squiddy Owl, but that's only because I was in like going somewhere, and then I didn't want to bring a live blade with me, especially not this one, because it's actually pretty damn sharp. I cut myself a lot with this thing. I cut myself, I think, let me see. So I actually, with this, I cut myself here. This was the worst cut on, messed up a shortstop and it just came in at a weird angle. cut around here, on this side, right up top there, and on this side of my hand. And then I stabbed it. You can kind of see, not really. But yeah, and most of those weren't actually like sliding across. It literally was just, oh, I go for this around the 8 ball, and it just like bounces off that finger. So definitely a little bit sharp, a little bit pointy. Would be careful with this, but honestly, it's just so amazing. I don't even care about it. And out of all my knives, I've probably, other than the Kraken, because that's just such a predictable knife, this one, I feel so comfortable doing anything with this, no matter when. First thing in the morning, I'll do stuff with this. Late at night, not really in the dark, because that's fucking stupid, but dimmer lighting, I can do. But amazing knife. Definitely would recommend picking one of these up. They're pretty easy to find, I'm pretty sure. You can just, I see them a lot on the Battlesong market. And they're all pretty affordable prices. Oh, that was probably off camera, but like you can get most of these at like around 400. I've even seen some go 325. I think that was one of the lower ones I've seen, or lowest. Because that was insane. I actually saw that like a week after getting this, but I prefer the anodization on this one. Because the guy who actually did this, I'm pretty sure he did his own anodization. Because we were talking for a minute, and he was actually telling me about how he just started anodizing stuff. And from the looks of it, I'm pretty sure this was anodized by him. But I really like it. Sweet color. Don't think I'll change it. And here, let's see some closer details with this knife. I don't even think that's focusing on the phone. But like, look at that. Like, I don't even know what's on the blade or what it is, but it just looks awesome. Definitely a very nice flipper. Probably a little bit, it's definitely a little handle bias. You can definitely tell on certain things like your fans, but it's not like an over handle bias. It's definitely neutral, and then with a slight handle bias, I think. But honestly, that's super enjoyable for me. I really like neutral and stuff, so love this knife. And it's honestly a really nice size, not too long, not too short, really. Just like perfect medium. Look at that. Like that, I can't really land too much on certain knives. Like, or at least live blades, I don't feel entirely comfortable doing that. But with this, it's just like no problem. I've also been trying and learning a little bit new tricks on this. Like I'm trying to actually learn the rev palm fan. Can't really get it though, so I don't know. I mostly just do normal palm fans anyway. I just love fans so much, and this thing fans nice. Like no matter what, it'll hold a nice fan. It just does everything well, pretty much. Just awesome knife.